Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to another broadcast of the Living Day by Day show. Of course, I am your girl, Lakeitha Wallace, and I am always excited about what God is doing. And I'm excited that God does not allow me to do this show by myself. He allows me to do it with celebrity comedian Eric E. Love Jordan. What's up, E?
What's going on? I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and kick it off.
Let's get it. Let's get into it. Guys, we have an amazing guest tonight, and we're super duper excited. She is going to be joining us right about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hey, how are
Hi,
you?
good. How are you?
I am good. For those of you who may
Good.
not know, I'm sure y'all know who she is. The world knows who she is. If you don't know who this young lady is, I don't know where you've been. Either your TV's off, your cable's off, or your lights off. I don't know. I hope none of the above. We're excited to welcome to the Living Day by Day show for the very first time, and that's none other than Mrs. Stephanie, powerful Mrs. Stephanie Summers. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am
Nice to
amazing.
meet you.
Well, you're looking beautiful
Um,
as always. You be tearing it up
Thank
on TV.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the opportunity. So before we jump into this really quick interview, I want you to take the time to tell the listeners and the viewers of the Living Day by Day show who Stephanie is.
Okay, well, Stephanie Summers was born and raised in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I began singing at an early age of 18 months in my little church kids choir. Um, Grew up in the church, enjoyed singing. I'm a mother for, they're almost all grown except for one. She's 16. And I love God. That's really what it is about who I am. Very
And
laid back, easy.
yeah, I can
Go
tell that
ahead.
you're very laid back. Definitely, it's in your poise and your posture when you're singing, and obviously, it's evident on this interview tonight as well.
Thank
Before I
you.
know Eric wants to jump in and has a lot of questions, but let's talk about why did you start singing? And you have so much power behind singing. Where does that come from? And when did you start singing?
Like I said, I started singing at the age of 18 months. But when I really got to the point where I realized that that's what I wanted to do, I would probably say I was about 14, 15. And I just enjoyed giving back to the people. The power that people say that I have um, just comes from experience of life, things that I've gone through. I haven't always just sang gospel music. I've sang R&B. I actually would go to the clubs and get paid to sing R&B music. But my background growing up in the church, at some point, the scripture says, you train them up, they'll come, they're going to be taught in the way they should go. So they're not going to depart. So at one point, I did my thing, but I came back. And I just love to see the expressions on people's faces. But I love to hear when people are saying that they're blessed. So that's why, I continue to sing and give of myself. But it's through my experience that you guys see where all the power and the passion comes from.
My God. Well, I
Wow.
would definitely say her power and passion is blessing the nation. Go ahead, E.
Man, I'm
Glory.
so excited to be talking to you, Stephanie. My question for you: What inspires you? What inspired you to audition for Sunday's Best?
Okay, it's not the first time that I auditioned. I've auditioned 3 times.
Oh
In
wow.
season 4, yeah, and season 4 I auditioned and I got to the judges, the main judges for the show,
Hmm.
but they told me that the show wasn't for me. Didn't understand what they were meaning by that. Took it. Let some years go by because things happen. I tried out last year too, as well. Got to the judges, but did not make the show. This year I was not going to try out. Not because I felt any type of way, but something I came and tell you what it was. That said just try one more time. Not knowing that we were going to be in this pandemic that this was going to happen. God knew, but I definitely didn't know. And I look back over all the times that I did try out, and I say it wasn't my time. So God was preparing me. He was, making a way, because here I am now. And, I went and I said, let me just go ahead and try one more time. And here I am. You know what I'm saying? And it's for such a time as this is what I'm looking at it. I didn't know that we were going to be in no pandemic. I didn't know we were going to be facing what we're facing, people losing lives and, all this homes and jobs. And somebody needs to make a stand and still say, yes, Lord, I'm here, I'll go. So here I am.
Wow. And so what is it like, meeting and singing with, these famous people like Kirk Franklin, Erica, Jonathan, what is it like?
Wow.
Okay, so singing with them, or singing for them, if you will, has been a very nerve-wracking experience. I met Kirk Franklin years ago, before he was Kirk Franklin. I opened up for a show that he did, and he probably don't even remember me, but it's okay. But I opened up, and but singing for all of them is so exciting and humbling, because, to be honest with you, I've always wanted to work with all of them. I love Kelly, I love Jonathan coming on the scene, and I love Kirk and Erica, and I've always wanted to work with them. So it's exciting. The critiques and things that I've gotten have been helpful. And I'm 46 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I went in telling them, I dare not come in here thinking that I know everything. So whatever you're willing to tell me and teach me to help me grow, that's what I want to do. So, everything that they taught me, I tried to apply, and hopefully, well, it got me here. So it works, I guess.
And this is just a side question. I'm going to give it back to Lakiba. Now that you've been on the show, and I know people recognize your face, do people come up to you wanting to sing for you?
Yes.
Like, just bust out singing, like, how you do, man?
Yeah.
like they can get you, like you can put them on the show.
Yeah, like I can do anything. Even like when I go and do little lives just to appreciate the people for the love and support. I opened it up to just want to be able to hear people say what they want to say to me, if anything. And then the ones that sing, I'm still trying to get my feet in the door.
Right.
So I can't do anything, but I ain't gonna lie. I am saying, I know at some point I'm gonna need some background singers. So, let me see how I can work this out. So it's fun. It's amazing. And I'm humbled at the experience, really, because this isn't something, I'm a very laid back, very keep to myself type person. So this has opened and broadened who I was,
Well, when you ready for your church choir album, I was singing your church choir. I can't do your background. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be in your background. You'll turn around and be like, Eric, get off that mic. But if you're doing a church choir, I got you in the tenor. I got you in that tenor section. And then if you need a choir director, I already know how to do the thing.
My God.
See?
Yes, I can get that for you.
I love it. Thank you.
He ready, Stephanie. He's definitely ready.
He ready. Come on.
Right.
I'm with you. Yes.
Well, we're not going to hold you too much longer, but I will tell you, my sister, you definitely got the gift of, God's power and God's anointing and God's might just really shining through you. As Kelly Price even said when after you finished ministering, she said she'd been waiting. She ain't been in the church in a long time. She'd been waiting. And can I tell you that every time God allows you to get that mic and minister, you take us back to the church, not the church, the church.
Are you talking about the church where it's only one fan? It's high.
Exactly.
You got the seats that all sit together. You got a basement that you can go down to. That's what kind of church you take us to.
The church might be hot in the mug in there, but they be getting down with Jesus,
You got the fan on the
I am
popsicle
honored.
stick.
My
I am
God. And
so
it's
honored.
just
Thank
such a
you.
blessing. I'm telling you, I look forward. I mean, I've been following and covering Sunday's Best for a very long time now, but I look forward to, it's like I'm not gonna miss it. I'm like, I have got to see. I mean, everybody's been great, don't get me wrong, but the power that is rolling off your tongue, my sister, it is definitely the
To
Lord of
God
Lords.
be the glory.
Kings. So
Thank
now
you
tell us
so much.
before
Ooh,
we let you
yeah.
go. Go ahead, E.
I was gonna say the outfits y'all wear on the show, are these clothes given to you guys, or is that separate just from y'all closet?
That's from our closet. We did everything.
Wow.
We yeah. So where you may have seen people say, we have it easy. There was nothing easy about that.
Mm.
Having to do hair, makeup, um, learn the song, going to bed at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting up
Wow.
Oh
at 6,
wow.
being in rehearsals, not going back to bed until 3, 4 the next day, having to get up, the lights, the camera. We did it all. So,
Wow.
yes, we had people talking in our ear how to do it, but we were the production. So yeah, I learned a lot. It was a great experience, and it was a humbling experience. So, and I will say this, what I went in telling them is what I do on a stage or in church, I can do at home. So, you know, because I love God that much, and I want the people, because we are in this, I want the people to be blessed, whether I win or lose. I just want somebody to be touched by what I presented. So that's what I went in wanting to do at
My
home.
God. Wow.
At
Well,
home.
you're definitely God's winner. Definitely. You definitely have our vote here on the Living
Thank
Day
you
by
so
Day
much.
show. A few more questions and we'll
Thank
let you
you.
go. Now that you've
Okay.
been on the stage with the amazing and talented Kirk Franklin, the beautiful and talented and powerful Erica Campbell, also the beautiful and talented and powerhouse Kelly Price, and then
Mhm.
also the wonderful Jonathan McReynolds, who is also very powerful and holds weight in his own right. You've been on the set with all of these amazing, talented people. Who do you aspire to be on the stage with next?
From them, I
Right.
would love to do a song with Jonathan McReynolds. I really
Mm.
would. His music, that pen, oh my gosh, and it's just phenomenal. So I really would love to do something with him. I would love to do a collab with him. So hopefully that comes
Absolutely. Slip
to
him a
that.
note, girl. I mean, you're right. Just slip him
Okay.
a note. You got this information. Just
Girl,
slip
you
him a
better
note.
Right.
sing one of your songs and add his name.
Right.
Okay.
Jesus on the mountain, I'm
Okay.
gonna be singing with you. Jesus on
Right.
the mountain, I'm gonna
Okay.
be in your song.
See, I claim it. I claim it. If I could sing with any of them, I would love to do all of them. But Jonathan,
Wow.
for real. Yeah.
Wow. And do
Mm.
you write as well?
I don't write. Ain't that crazy? I have a huge story, but I've never written a song. I
Mm,
Oh
have
wow.
you can give me, this is what I want, and I can rearrange it, but I've never written anything. I
mm.
guess it's probably time.
Wow.
So, who knows? Who knows?
Wow, wow, wow. Well, God gives us all our gifts, and whether you write or
Right.
not, the words that come out of your mouth that's written by somebody else, you definitely put your super on their natural.
You can definitely say you can sing and you can sing. There's
Yes.
a difference.
Oh, thank you.
There's a
Thank you
difference.
so
I
much.
know people that see. I'm a sing. Lakiba is a singer, and you a singer.
You said you were sing.
Yeah, yeah. See my notes. I carry a good tune. I sound good when I'm playing around, but when I'm trying to be serious, it's awful. When I'm playing around,
What?
I can sound good. Yeah, yeah,
My
So
God.
you just you sink. That is so funny. I
yeah. I'm
love
a
that.
sink. I'm a sink. Yeah,
Because he be all over in keys, he just be making up keys.
exactly. You say give me an A note, I give you a C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P.
Okay.
Wow.
Hilarious.
Well, we are so excited for you. As I said
Thank
earlier, it
you.
is truly an honor just to be able to interview with you. And that was one of the things that I was alluding to in the beginning of the interview, that, when did you start singing is a difference from when you start singing, there is a huge difference. And my friend, now I don't know what you was doing before, but now you definitely sang it, okay?
I'm singing for my life. I just, want
Yes.
to encourage the people. So
To God be the glory. You're so humble, so powerful,
thank
so
you.
anointing. And I know that God has something so amazing for you up his sleeve. So my sister,
Yes.
we want you to know, just keep on letting God's light shine through you. Just save us a seat. When you get way up there, don't forget about us way in the back waving, trying to get up there, okay?
Stephanie, I need you to come closer to the screen for a second. Come closer. If you run into this space and you act like you don't know me, I'm gonna be very upset. Don't you do me like that.
Stop it.
Don't do me like you can do Lakiba like that. Don't do me like that.
I'm not gonna do neither.
Yeah, you can do Lakiba like that, but don't do me like that. And you better not be like, security, get Eric. I don't know him. I'm like, you just said my name.
Wow. My sister,
right,
I am telling you, I'm looking forward to seeing you on
people
all
that have
platforms.
given me,
What's that?
Thank you so much. I was
You
saying people that have given me a platform, not really knowing me, I'm not gonna forget y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
We
I
love
love
you.
people that are opening up their arms to even hear my story or to want to talk to me. So no, I don't forget people like that.
Awesome. Well, we are looking forward to seeing you on other platforms. I'm looking forward to see you opening up at the Stellar Awards, opening up at the Dove Awards, opening up at all these different amazing award shows, because God has something very special for you, and it's starting now at Sunday's Best. So we thank you so much. We wish you nothing but God's best for you, and we thank you so much for just stopping by the Living Day by Day show. But before you go, please tell the listeners and the viewers of the Living Day by Day show how they can get in contact with you.
So you can get in contact with me either on Facebook at Stephanie Summers or my music page, Stephanie Summers 17. Or you can also catch me over at the IG at Psalmist_Stephanie.
Awesome.
Yes.
Living Day by Day, there you have it. Another amazing show. We've had the opportunity, guys, to interview the powerful, the talented Sunday's Best contestant, none other than Mrs. Stephanie Summers. We thank you again for stopping by the Living Day by Day show. My pleasure. You be blessed, and I promise you, we have got you in our corner, and so does God. Be blessed.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you on the TV.
Thank you for having me. Yes.
I see you on the TV. I'll be cheering for you on the TV.
Right. We'll be cheering for you on the TV. All right. Be blessed. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Everybody, make sure you stop by livingdaybyday.net. Be blessed, everybody.